Well, that's not a bad way to start a vlog, is it? You know, I spent 86 on this Trek 7.2 FX out of Savers, and this is where the vlog starts. What's up, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the outside of a thrift store where I just found a bike. And this bike will probably sell between $250 and $300. This is a Trek 7.2 FX. It's like an urban commuter bike slash hybrid bike. Really good condition, right? It's got some dust and dirt on it, which I'll take off. It's in very good condition, no dings on the frame, nothing like that. Presumably a medium frame, and that's where the vlog starts, you know? Just doing some thrifting, and I got 2 more thrift stores today. We'll see where the rest of this vlog takes us. Hey, you better get this free guide right here. It's the first link down below. You see that thing right there? First link down below. It'll teach you some items that you should start looking for. And these are items that you can find at thrift stores and at garage sales. Outside of that, welcome to the vlog. Follow me on Instagram at the Bonafide Hustler too. I post a lot of cool stuff there. But let's see what else we can find. So it's an evening down the road and we just sold something porch pickup for 80 bucks. Here's my cut of it right here, because my girlfriend and I, we bought a Pelican 1620 case for 20 bucks at a garage sale. We resold it for 80 bucks locally about 2 weeks later. And so here's my cut of it right there. And I was left under the doormat and I was out enjoying some little lake time with my girl and decided to do a porch pickup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be around for that. So that's what we sold today. Tomorrow's garage sale day, but that'll be on its own vlog, but we'll see where the rest of this one takes us. We're the next day and I'm going to sell a bike that I got for 100 bucks like a while back. So we're going to sell it for 220, I think. And it's on top of the car. I'll show it to you. There it is, a Raleigh Detour. Picked it up a while back, 100 bucks. It's in great condition, works well. Hybrid bike. Yeah. Should be a pretty easy sale. The truth is, it was posted at 180. And the person offered $40 if I brought it to Central Austin, which I was going to Central Austin anyway. And there goes the bike. It was real quick. That was like 30 seconds. I got the 220 cash right here. That's my kind of deal. And it's time to go to the Springs. That's where I was headed. So, you know, I guess I would have brought a bike down here if I needed to, and I did. Pretty good. I'm gonna go lay out for a little bit and then go home and replenish listings and do stuff and actually crank out listings for the garage sale items that I found today. But that's on its own vlog, so. All right, so in that white car right there, I sold something that I picked up yesterday. And yesterday at garage sales for free, I got this Strider Sport 12. It was just sitting on someone's driveway that said take it for free. And I moved it for 45 bucks on a Facebook Marketplace post. So that's pretty good. We also have a bike that's gonna be selling here pretty soon. And it's a Specialized Cirrus that I picked up for $100 about 2.5 weeks ago. And I listed it for $350. We'll see if we can get $350, but maybe we'll get $300. But that's about to be sold here in a second. I'll show you that bike. And there's the bike right there. This is the extra large Specialized Cirrus Hybrid. Really cool bike, very popular bike, and people really like it a lot. So this one is a pretty good buy for like 100 or less, and target 3 or more when you buy a Cirrus. They even have ones called Cirrus X's, and this is just a Cirrus. But the Cirrus X comes with fatter tires, and it's a little bit more oriented to gravel riding. But this one's pretty cool. This is a normal Cirrus, with just normal tires. And hybrid bikes are totally in. Everyone loves them. And so we should be able to move this thing for $300 to $350 today. Also for a porch pickup today, I got this $10 Bel Air steering wheel, aftermarket. It's like a billet 3-piece. Anyway, this was 10 bucks at a garage sale. And she'll be moving it for $50 on a porch pickup. Hopefully there's gonna be money under there in 2 hours. Looks like the guy has shown up for the Cirrus. Let's get this guy sold. Moved that bike for $350 cash sitting right here. The guy just took it around for a little bit. You saw the footage. And the cool thing about that bike is that it was actually a Specialized Cirrus that my girlfriend found that I went to go pick up, but she was the one who found it all and did all the bikes to bucks thing and most of the negotiation as well. Now that I think about it, I'm not $100 into that bike. I'm actually $80 into that bike, and she sent me there to look at it for I think $125 or maybe $150. And then I talked it down even further to 80. So now that I think about it, I actually am 80 bucks into that bike. It's crazy. We're at the next day and I just got a Facebook message regarding a bike that I have that I picked up for, I think it was $56 or $58. Maybe it was 60, I don't even know. It was at a Goodwill. It was about maybe 6 weeks ago or something like that. Anyway, made it to a vlog. It's a Specialized LA road bike. And I listed it for $600, then $550, then $500. Then recently when I dropped it to $450, now we have a buyer that wants to come check it out. This bike's in really good condition, and I think I can let it go for $450. I'll make a lot of money on this one. It's pretty good. It'll be a good bikes to bucks flip. And speaking of bikes, I was just riding myself, and it was a lot of fun. And now I'm sweaty. But I can't wait to make some more money. Here's the bike right here. Sorry, there's some people doing some yard work over there. You guys need to shut up. Okay, so here's the bike, and this has a carbon fork. You might have seen it on a previous vlog. I think I actually picked it up 8 weeks ago or something like that. Anyway, so this is a Specialized LA. It's called an E5. It's a 54 centimeters, so pretty much medium. Really good condition tires, as you can see. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing sold for $450, I believe, cash. Okay, person's coming down the cul-de-sac right now. Let's get this bike sold. Okay, he's taking it for a spin. So that was a good bike flip, yeah. But we're at the next day, and this thing sold right here. This is a Toomey Alpha 2 carry-on. Pretty neat, four-wheel rolling. I found this at a Goodwill a week ago for $10. Actually, probably about 10 days ago. Maybe actually a week ago. For about 10 bucks, 11 out the door. And we sold it for $250 on an offer. Original asking price, I think, was $350. But I took $250, you know, aim high. Pretty awesome condition. And yeah, we got to get this thing in a box, and it's going to be shipped off today. But Toomey is a really good bag brand, some serious bags to buck here. And I'm glad I found this thing. So it's the same day, and I should sell a bike later on, but we also posted something yesterday that is just part of my arsenal of surfing fins. I have no use for this thing. Forget where I got it from, but I think it was at a garage sale. I had this and a couple others in packs, and decided to list this thing for 125 bucks. Took an $85 offer. It hasn't even been a day, but these are some surfing fins. These are basically composite fiberglass, pretty neat. And it's for a quad setup, so 4 fins underneath the surfboard. And yeah, this thing is going out to somebody in Great Britain. So someone out there surfing, and they're gonna be happy when they get this. They come in a cool protective kind of case, and we're just gonna put them in these little eBay things and get them out. Still the same day. Last Thursday, I was at Goodwill, and I picked up a bike for, I think it was like $88 out the door, maybe 86 bucks out the door. I listed it for $350. Then recently I got a $300 offer for it. It hasn't even been a week yet. So this is the Trek 7.2 FX, size small. Really nice bike, operates perfect. It's kind of like an urban commuter / hybrid bike. And it's sitting here. I know there's a lot of bikes behind here, I know, but these I all own actually right here. So she just pulled up. I just got the message. Let's open the garage and get it out there. Taking it for a spin, and we'll see what we get for it. So she took out the bike for a humongous ride, and she came back, and she's pressed between my bike and this other one that she needs to go see. So I asked her, I was like, let me see the other bike, you know, let me see what you're considering. Same exact price thing and everything. And the other bike is just not as good, like I straight told her. So I'm just being nice. It's unfortunate because I'm being biased, because I have the bike that I think if I had $300 in her shoes, I would 100% buy my bike instead. And I might cut her a deal if she comes back. So we'll see what she does. Does she buy the other bike or come back and get mine? I told her, I was like, if you're considering that other bike, like ask that person to sell it to you for 200 bucks. Because it's not worth $300. I mean, I'm being honest. That's the thing. She has come back later on at night, and I did make a special deal. She's like a student getting her master's and all this kind of stuff, and she's so thin on money, it's crazy. So she offered me 200, 180, super starving student. I've been there, you know what I'm saying? So I cut her a deal at 220, which is fine, because I do want to turn this money. It's kind of some good karma, I guess. I mean, the girl was an expert negotiator. I'm not even kidding, man. This girl went straight to 180. Then I was like, I cannot get to 180. And then it was 200. And I was like, I cannot do that. She's like, just please 220, because I'm starving for cash. And like, holy moly, man. I got like reverse hustled. It was weird, but it's all good. You know, karma is a big thing. And I've been in those shoes before where your money's thin. And I have an abundance of, I guess, certain things, time, bikes, you know. I can go to thrift stores when most people can't go to thrift stores times a day, you know. So I kind of look at that as like my thing that I have an abundance of, that I can give every now and then a good find to somebody else or cut them a really good deal. But I think I got hustled a little bit. It's okay though. It's all good. Next day, and this dresser, we actually upgraded to a MCM style dresser, but I got this for $5 at a garage sale about 2 years ago or so. Yeah, $5, and put it in my 4Runner. It took up all the space. It was on a vlog. Maybe it was two and a half years ago. And now we're getting rid of it. And we, you know, cleaned it all up and everything. We listed it for $150. No one cared. We listed it for $125. We got a buyer coming in like 30 minutes to come pick it up. So that's pretty cool. And just goes to show you, you know, if you have the room to take something like that back and you wanted to make money on it, we actually used it for a little bit until we found a better one. It's totally plausible. But I'm not like a furniture flipper by any means. I just thought it'd be pretty cool to put it on this vlog, you know. People are here for the dresser. Sold it for $125. So I think that's a good place to end this vlog, and with a dresser flip of all things. Man, when's the last time we saw one of those on my channel? I appreciate you watching the video, and if you had fun, then put a comment, hit a like, and make sure you're subscribed. But I'll see you in the next Bonafide Hustler video. Take it easy. Goodbye. Goodbye.